Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Sayda here with another video. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Camarala. Here we're keeping it real, we're keeping it 100, and we're trying to navigate life like a boss while overcoming all obstacles. So if you like the sound of that, hit that subscribe button and join the gang. Anyways, if for those returning subscribers, welcome back again. Thank you. Big hug to you guys. Hugs. I just want to start by saying thank you guys so much for being on this journey with me. Really, we have come so far. Come to think of it, like it's been more than a year and we've reached this far. I'm at 6,000 subscribers right now, which is super amazing, and it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much again for being on this journey with me. It has been truly just, I don't know, I'm speechless, but I'm so happy and I'm so warm and I'm so humbled. And thank you guys again for staying and tuning in with me. So this week I wanted to do another get ready with me video and a little chit chat on a very interesting topic. Okay, so I have been getting a lot of DMs about by the way, I'll be doing my makeup. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, so let's see how this goes. But I want to do something really light, not too heavy, so on the eyeshadow. So I don't know, we're gonna try it out. I've started by doing my eyebrows already because I realized last time that took us a while. So I've already just shaped them. I'm just gonna clean them out and then I'm gonna get started. Anywho, so I received a lot of DMs about a similar question, and that's why I realized to make it today's topic, and that is boundaries. So a lot of women asked me about, okay, they're trying to build a relationship with their co-wife, but their co-wife isn't having it or isn't interested, and they're really they don't know what to do. Or another one is like, oh, I'm trying to do this for my co-wife and she's not accepting. Or another one is like, I'm dealing with it so fine, but my co-wife is dealing with it differently. And this just led me to just doing a video about boundaries. Husbands who are watching my content and shoving it down their wives' throat, like, hey, you should accept, you should be like this, you should accept, you should do that. Don't understand one thing, which is called, like, every one of us have our own we should all have boundaries, because I think as human beings we are built differently, and my way of coping with something could be completely different to yours, and your way of coping with something could be completely different to mine. And also the time people take in dealing with different situations are different. I could probably take a longer time dealing with the co-wife situation than what someone else would, but that's just because we all have been built differently, and at the same time we also have had different past experiences in our lives. We didn't just grow up and just get into this marriage. We probably have been through different relationships. We have maybe some trauma, or we all have our own history, and people have different ways of coping with situations. Something that could be really easy and light for me could be very difficult for you, or you may need time to deal with it, and that's completely fine. And that's why we're here talking about boundaries today, because your girl, don't be like me, okay? Don't be like me, guys, okay? I thought that just because I'm dealing with something in this manner, other people should also deal with it the same way I'm dealing with it, because we are built differently, you know what I mean? And everyone has a different past experiences. Yes, did I just put my foundation on with my fingers? Yes, I did. Oh my God, I did. Okay. I wanted to try it out, but it seems to be fine. Not bad. Actually, not bad at all. Your girl here, okay, of course I had to learn, like, through different ways to understand that when you are, like, everybody needs to have boundaries, okay? Yourself, you definitely need to have boundaries, and you also need to allow others to have boundaries, because we are different. Like, we are built differently, and everybody has a different coping mechanism. Everybody has a different way of dealing with such different things, and it's not because, okay, just because you are dealing with it in this specific way, another person should deal with it the same way you are. No, and it should be the same with you, right? If you are dealing with something and you take least amount of time dealing with that thing, that's because you are now ready. That's your timing, and that should be respected, right? But at the same time, we also need to respect other people and allow them and provide those kind of boundaries that, okay, I could be dealing with something and it takes me this much time to get to this place. But what if it doesn't take the other person the same amount of time or the same path that I dealt with it? What if it could be different? So by understanding that and allowing others to deal with whatever situation that is in their own time, in their own way, we actually allow healthy space, to be honest. So I got one someone text me and say that, hey, I'm helping my co-wife get through this difficult time. It's so difficult for me because, she comes to me crying about her problem with our husband because of her jealousy issue. It makes me feel bad about my life, makes me feel bad just about being in polygamy because I'm causing all of this. I've been trying to talk to her, explain to her, but it's not working, it's not helping. And I think that's where boundaries come in place. As much as you could try to help, your co-wife cope with the situation the way you're coping with it. Maybe for you it's easier, but for her it's more challenging. Number one is you need to have boundaries for yourself. Okay, yes, this could be causing a little bit of pain or heartache on you, having to help her cope with this. So by you not respecting yourself and not having boundaries for yourself, you allow other people to cross it. And it could reach a point whereby that could be a bit unhealthy. You might not be able to take it at some point, and you just might snap and say, you know what? I have been sacrificing. I have been putting myself aside. I have not been respecting my own boundaries for you, and you are not coping well with this. So it can cause that frustration on someone. So what I think is that, number one, allow each other to just take the time they need to cope with a situation, whatever time that may need. If they need years to deal with it, that's fine. That's their time. Because at the end of the day, they'll reach a point whereby they will be tired and they will want to change, or they will want, to change the lifestyle, to heal, whatever it is, right? And at that time, they will be ready for that change. But pushing it on them or telling them, oh, you gotta deal with it the same way I'm dealing with it, no, it doesn't work that way. And this is not what my videos are trying to say. Everybody is entitled to their own dealing with the situation in their own way. Nobody should be forced, especially like husbands. Don't force your wives to deal with it. Let them take their time dealing with it. If they need guidance, of course, guidance is good, okay? But don't teach someone how to deal with a difficult situation, just because you're dealing with it differently. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I'm loving the way the eyebrows are coming out. Looks cute. Have you guys checked out my previous vlog? So about boundaries, it's something that I've learned. Number one is because you as a person need to love yourself. Okay, by having boundaries means you love yourself, you respect yourself. I kind of grew up in this community lifestyle way whereby it's always us, it's not me and my, it's always we and us. So every time you were to be selfish, it was a bad thing. Like, hey, you can't be selfish, you gotta sacrifice your own comfort to make others feel good. And then I realized as I was growing up that it shouldn't always be like that. It shouldn't always be like that, right? Because if you don't love you, if you don't take care of yourself, who will? I know life is all about doing and giving and everything, but you have to leave a little tiny room for yourself to love yourself, to care for yourself, to sometimes be selfish and think about, okay, what do you as an individual need? Okay, do you need some boundaries not to be crossed? Do you need this? Do you need time to cope with the situation? Yes, I know, it's good that we are dealing with this positively, right? But I'm just saying that sometimes you've got to be a little tiny bit selfish, because no one is going to think about you the way you're going to think about yourself. No one's going to know what you're feeling if you don't check in on yourself, right? Sometimes you got to check on you. You got to make sure that you're doing okay. So by being selfish I think maybe you all can see in my previous vlog, I was a little bit selfish that week because my kids were away, and I was like, yeah, maybe this is time to actually spend a little time with Sayda and see what Sayda likes to do and just do that, you know what I mean? Oh la la, I hope my nose doesn't look crooked because the way I just applied that. Anyways, not too bad. I decided to use this kind of a concealer today. I'm using this MAC one because I like a yellow based finish. How do I say? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, especially and in response to many of you who have reached out with the same kind of similar issue, like, hey, Sayda, I'm trying to do this for my co-wife, but she's not having it. She doesn't want to be friends with me. She doesn't want to talk to me. I'm doing this and that and this and that. And I think it's okay. Like, if your intentions are good and you are doing it, you're only doing it for yourself. Because if you are generating good vibes, good energy from here, the first person that energy is benefiting is yourself because it's created in here, right? And then if the other person doesn't want to receive that energy, there's nothing much that any of us can do, There's nothing much anyone can do, to be honest. So it's just okay. Allowing this person some time, give them the space that they need, but at the same time, you generate positive and happy energy, because by the time that they're okay and willing to accept and receive you, you will be in a good place to receive them, in a good place to build that relationship. To be honest, everything that you do in polygamy is for your own self. If you're creating this type of energy, it's only hurting yourself. If you're creating the other type of energy, it's only hurting yourself. And whatever that we are talking about on our channel, it's how do you have a better life despite whatever challenges you're going through. At the end of the day, the goal is, okay, how do we live a better, happy, peaceful life, despite whatever challenges we're going through, right? How do we have that positive life? How do we have a happy, purposeful life? Just decided to add in a little bit more concealer. This one is a little bit of, too light, I would say. That's why I want to just add in a little bit of the yellow base. I notice I think you all know concealer's importance already by now, because it really just brightens your face. It gives your face some shadows, that it doesn't have. It just makes your face pop, It's like minimal effort, but pop. Okay, there we go. How are we liking that? Oh, let's try to do this. I'm gonna add in my translucent powder. I love this baby, you all know already. Okay, not too bad. I do love it when I put it on over here. It just does this, whoa, shapes the bone. You know me, I love nice cheekbones, and I feel like this just does it. Gives you that nice defined cheekbones. Like, damn girl. I have not put in any contour, but can you already see the difference? Like, okay, my face on this side looks like, you know what I mean? This side is blonde, this side is like, whoa. And I haven't put any concealer. See, that was easier. I don't know why I'd be stressing myself with that brush. Can you see that? do you guys think? I usually don't go for like a very pink blush. I go for something like around a blush bronze, if you can tell. I just like that. I feel like it goes well with my skin tone. I don't know. Oosh. So I need to put on my lashes. Oh yeah, I'll just do my eyes a little bit. I'll just add in a little bit of color. I'm gonna go for this shade today. Yeah, just one shade. I think should be okay. I just want something that would like lighten up my eyes. I like this like light makeup look. I think the type is called Tokyo. You see, Shinran. Yeah, I really like them. They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice, I must say. You know, and I'm gonna wear the whole thing. Oh, should I? No, I'm gonna wear the whole thing today. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm gonna wear the whole thing, and we're gonna see how that turns out. Oh my lashes are already getting fuller before I actually put on the lashes. This with the lash and this without it. I don't know. I've never been a feminine girl, to be honest. Like, as I was growing up, I was just not anything close to being a feminine girl. A feminine, yeah, type of woman. I've always had like masculine energy, I would say. I don't know, maybe because I grew up like super close with my dad. But I don't know. I guess when I got married, that's when I really started to actually try to put in an effort into being feminine. So, and now I'm working on that, you know. I'm working on it, and I'm just learning how to, I guess, be more feminine. So now I'm just left with the lips. I'm just gonna line it using this brown lip pencil. So yeah, like I was saying, I said when I was growing up, I really was I was not a very feminine girl. Okay, I would say a little bit masculine, not really masculine, but I just didn't really find femininity a thing. But now that I've grown up, and you know, especially that I'm in polygamy, when I was trying to understand, you know, the masculine behavior and the feminine behaviors, and I realized, okay, how am I being a more feminine woman? So I guess part of being feminine for me was just learning to take care of yourself, you know, self-care, not caring. Like, I was more about caring about everybody, caring about the family. I mean, I still do care about the family, of course. Yeah, I found myself that I cared a lot about, you know, responsibility that are supposed to be handled by men, and I was paying more attention to that. And so when I like started discovering about, you know, how to be more feminine, I realized it has a lot more to do with self-care, like a lot more to do with self-care than I expected. So on that journey, and I was like, when I started discovering it, I started practicing it, that's when I fall in love with so many small little things, including my makeup. It's not like I wasn't doing makeup before, I was, but actually enjoying these small little, not heavy responsibility. So just taking a back seat and just allowing someone to take place. Alhamdulillah, I do have a husband who's very caring. You know, he knows how to make you feel like, you know, feminine, like you have a masculine energy around you. So I guess learning to let go, you know, I think that was my real struggle, like learning to let go and taking off that responsibility that usually the man carries. Learning to let go of that, look at things like, okay, you can take it easy, you know, you don't have to carry about this and this and that. you carry about small little things, about fixing yourself, taking care of yourself, taking care of the children. But I don't know why, when we're growing up, we think that, okay, we are supposed to carry the weight on our shoulders. But as women, in Islam, we are so lucky because we are not given such huge responsibility of caring for the family. You know what I mean? We should just care about how to take care of ourselves and our children and our husband. You have to worry about everything else around you. And I think just letting go and embracing that, I think, was a weight lifted off my shoulder. So I was like, okay, I have a religion that's really fair. You know what I mean? That's not telling me to do the impossible, to do difficult things. It's just telling me, okay, I'll give you one, I'll take away one. I'll give you one responsibility, but I'll take another one away from you. So understanding that. And then I also think that, as we are growing, especially in this society of ours, expectations on women to be in the workforce expectations on women about having a certain lifestyle are just so overrated, because we all want the latest bags, we all want the latest trends and here and that, and we think that it should all come from a man. And I think that what I think is fair enough is that the men are responsible for the big things, like providing shelter, clothing, food, whatever, and education for the children. And I think that the women can work and earn a living here and there just to provide the small little things that their heart desires, like latest makeup, shoes, or bags, or whatever, like luxury that they want. But they shouldn't expect that luxury lifestyle should come from a man. And I think maybe that way a lot of women would lower expectations, like, okay, you want a man who can provide the basic things for you, and then if you want like additional luxury lifestyle, whatever it is, then you can use your money for that, but let the big responsibility be carried by the man, and then whatever additional things that you as a woman want, you can work hard to just earn that. And I think that system really provides this balance that works so well. And that's what most women are doing back home, in our home countries. The man would carry the majority of the responsibility, and then the women, they would just do small gigs here and there, earn a few extra, just to, do the small little things that their heart desires. You want to buy the latest bag, latest shoes, you want to look good, you want to, increase some self-care, whatever it is, but not to carry those big responsibilities. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I just felt like filming this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just enjoyed doing my makeup with you guys, and not so bad at all. If you like these kind of videos, let me know in the comments below so I can shoot more of these videos and practice a little bit about these makeup skills. What do y'all think? I'm loving it. I really am loving this, you know what I mean? I think just taking my sweet time, just doing it and talking with you guys, it makes me pay attention to the small little details. And I think, that's what makeup is about. It's like paying attention to the small details, here and there. If you haven't watched my latest vlog, please go check it out right now. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I am still admiring myself. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye.